Welcome to My Mat, My World. Let's start on the floor this morning or this afternoon, whatever time of day it is. It's 2020. Scoot back on your mat. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, coming forward. Oh, dropping the head. When you're ready, inhaling up. And exhale those hands back. Open the chest. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward again. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands around to the back. Opening that chest. Oh, that feels good. Inhale all the way up. And bring those hands to the heart center. When you're ready, let's move to glutes and boat pose. So starting right off the bat with boat. Bring those feet up. You can have your hands right back here. You can have on the back of your thighs, or you can bring your hands up or way up, whatever feels good for you. Bringing the feet down. We are also laying the elbows down. So our shoulders should be over the elbows or pretty close. Our heels are in close to the glutes. Push the belly up a little bit. Coming back down. This is a big shoulder stretch, so don't take it too far. Pressing up and down and again. And bringing the feet down the mat. Let's bend one and then press up again. And changing feet. Pressing up. And relax all the way down, pressing the fingertips away from the toes. Exhale and inhale, relax. Exhale, push away. Inhale, relax. And one more, push away and relax. When you're ready, bringing the knees into the chest and pushing up, bringing the hands behind the hips. Now, if this is not your thing, then just move to candlestick, okay? So if you're doing it with me, just take the toes up to the sky, point and flex. And I'm sure you can do this. And release, bringing the knees in toward the face and rolling down. If you were already in candlestick, stay right here, point flex. And then straddle the legs, circling your little feet. And reverse your circle. Oh, my ankles are popping. And bringing the toes together, soles of the feet together, reach up, get a hold of your ankles, finding a nice supine butterfly pose. And relax, bringing the knees together, coming up for boat pose once again. Bringing the feet down and coming into garland pose or gargoyle pose. So prayer palms between the knees. Your heels can be up or your heels can be down. Do what's best for your body. Relax the hands to the floor, pressing the glutes up for a forward fold. When you're ready, come into a half lift, holding right here and breathe. You are looking at the floor, not at your toes or your knees, but at the floor. Release and then roll it up all the way to the top. Inhale. Then bring the hands to the heart center. When you're ready, step to the top of the mat. We'll do a little mini flow here. Inhaling up. Exhale, chair. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Taking the left foot back for a big warrior two step. Step it back. Knee over the ankle in the front. The back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Or the back wall, looking over your front fingertips. So if your right knee is forward, your right hand is forward. Reverse warrior. And coming to warrior two once again, step to the top. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale down, rolling up. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. I forgot the chair pose. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale up. Bring it to the heart center on your exhale. And this time, stepping the other foot, or the right foot for me, back for warrior two, big step. Fingertips move up. Finding your breath. And when you're ready, reverse the warrior, moving the back hand down the back leg. Warrior two, step to the top, inhaling all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale down, rolling it up all the way to the top. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Left foot back, warrior two. Same thing. I just about fell over. Reverse warrior, back hand down the back leg. And let's add another little exercise to this. So taking the fingertips down, I'm sorry, I was tongue-tied. And holding in this lunge. When you're ready, step to the top of the mat. Rolling up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling down, rolling up to the sky. Inhale up, finding yourself in chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Right foot steps back this time, warrior two. When you're ready, reverse that warrior. And rolling it down, finding the lunge. The toes are going to point the same direction. Holding right here. And stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale down. Rolling it up. Sorry, that probably wasn't good for you all. And exhale, chair. Inhaling up. Exhale, heart center, left foot back, warrior two. Let's start adding some elements. Reverse the warrior. Rolling it down. Finding your lunge. This time, if the right knee is forward, your right hand moves up for a twist. Bringing the hand down, we are moving to warrior two. Roll it up. We were just here. Side angle pose. So you're leaning over that front bent knee. Coming to warrior two and stepping to the top of the mat. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling down and then rolling it up to the sky. Finding our chair pose. Inhale again. Exhale, heart center. Right foot steps back, warrior two. Reverse the warrior, back hand down the back leg. Rolling it all the way to the floor, finding lunge, toes point the same direction. Holding right here and finding your breath. If your left knee is forward, your left hand moves up for a twist. Bringing that hand down, we are turning the back foot, rolling up for warrior two again. Side angle pose, elbow on the front leg. Coming to warrior two again. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. From right here, half lift. And down, softening the knees, laying the chest on the legs, and finding monkey pose. So take your arms around the back of the hamstrings. Releasing the hands, step the feet back for plank. Shoulders are over the wrists, and we're pushing back into the heels. When you're ready, drop the knees. And we're going to kick the right foot back and come into a side plank. So you can stretch the fingertips overhead if that feels good for you, or take them to the sky, whatever feels good. I have one knee down. I'm not going to do a full side plank here. When you're ready, moving to knee plank and taking a tiny little push up. Then pushing up, and let's turn the other foot toward the back wall, coming in on the other side for a side plank. Bringing that hand down, finding a knee push up, and push to child's pose. From here, plant one elbow and come into a heart center twist. So the glutes are still attached to the heels. When you're ready, changing the twist, plant the other elbow. Looking back and over your shoulder if you can, but don't get too excited here. Releasing the pose, coming to all fours, so come into a table pose. This time bring the right knee forward, finding pigeon. So the right knee comes in beside the right hand. Stretching the long leg down the mat, finding your position before you bring the elbows down, before you bring the head down. So finding that comfortable spot for your knee. If you like, you can take this all the way to the floor and just breathe. Walking the hands back and holding for just a moment in the up position. Look toward the top of the wall. And when you're ready, moving to all fours again. Let's throw in a cat-cow right there. So exhale, push the belly up. Inhale the belly down. Exhale up. I should have said let's throw in 3 cat-cows because we're doing one more. Exhale, push up. And inhale the belly down. Finding a neutral pose and bringing the knee. The left knee comes forward this time for pigeon. Stretch the long one down the mat. Find your comfortable front knee. And then take the elbows down. Moving all the way to the floor if you like. And finding the breath right here. And sometimes one side of the body doesn't work like the other, so just keep messing with it, keep adjusting it. and make it work for you. Find your breath. When you're ready, pressing up, coming into an up pose on your pigeon and looking toward the top of the wall. Dig the toes, coming up for a knee plank again. Shoulders over the wrists. Take the glutes back for child's pose. Holding right here. Wiggle the hips left and right. Just kind of adjusting the back, adjusting the tailbone, adjusting the spine. And then walk the hands back, coming into garland pose again. So your garland pose. Dropping one hand and take the other one back, looking toward the hand that's up. And release, doing the other side. Same thing. And release that hand, coming into a standing forward fold. So if your knees aren't straight, that's awesome. If they're straighter, that's awesome. I want you to have a micro bend, okay? Inhaling, half lift. And exhaling down, rolling it up. When you're ready, inhale. And exhale to the heart center. From right here, let's move to a tree pose. So you can move your arms, you can touch down on the wall if you like. You can stay at kickstand, which means your heel is going to be against your ankle and your toes are down, or you can start to inch them up, moving all the way to the inner thigh if you like. And just move your branches once you're settled, once you have your focus. Probably the most important part of this pose is the focus is away from your body, finding a spot to look at. Open it for starfish. And relax, wiggling it out. Let's move to the other foot. So the same thing. Find that focus. When you feel like you're stable, start to move your branches. And you can bring those branches to the heart center if you like. Press those palms firmly together if that's what you like to do. It kind of helps pull the chest open, activates, tightens the muscles. When you're ready, open it for starfish. All your little muscles in your ankle and your feet are just going crazy right here. And release. Awesome job. Wiggle it out, walking to the top of your mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down, rolling it up all the way. Inhaling up again. And go ahead, exhale to chair. Bringing the hands to the heart center from here. And stretching the left foot back for warrior two. Strike your pose. Reverse warrior. Back hand moves down the back leg. Roll it to the floor, finding a lunge. Toes are pointing the same direction. If your right knee is forward, your right fingers move to the sky. Bringing that hand down. Turn your back foot. We're moving to warrior two. Roll it up. And then side angle pose. So leaning over your front leg. Coming to warrior two, step to the top of the mat, inhaling all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale down, rolling it up. Now if your inhales and exhales aren't the same as mine, it's not that big of a deal. Chair pose. Just keep moving, that's the most important part. Bringing the fingertips to heart center. Stepping the right foot back this time. Warrior two pose. Open it up. And breathe. Reverse warrior. Drop the back hand. Looking up if you can, or looking wherever feels good for you. Warrior two. And rolling it down. Turn your toes the same direction for your lunge. Left foot is forward, left hand moves up, finding a twist. And breathe. Bringing the hand down, turn your back foot, roll it up for warrior two. And side ankle pose, lean it toward me. Warrior two once again. And bringing the feet together. Top of the mat, middle of the mat, let's move to that tree pose. Again, either foot, find your focus. Moving your branches, and you don't have to have heart center branches. You can take them wherever it feels good for you. Open for starfish. And release, moving to the other side. So wiggle it out just a little bit. Finding your tree pose. And starfish. I was playing with my hands. Got all crazy. And release. Whew, nice job. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees once again. Finding monkey pose, wrap the hands around the hamstring, the arms around the hamstrings, laying the chest on the legs. Dropping the hands and step the feet back for plank. Widen the feet and just push back. So you're bending your knees and just pushing back, then coming back to the plank, drop the knees, child's pose. Now the hands can go wherever feels good for you. Sometimes I like to stretch them down the mat. Sometimes I like them down here by my feet. But you might like your hands right underneath your forehead. That's up to you. When you're ready coming up, actually, let's place the forehead down. And bring the hands by the knees, and then roll the glutes up. So we are kind of rolling to the top of our head for rabbit pose. And then take the glutes back toward the heels. And again, now if you have vertigo, this might not be something you want to do. One more time. And release. Coming up very slowly. And to the glutes. Walk the feet down the mat. And stretch toward the toes. Now, If you need to, you can always bend your knees if that feels a little better. Make it yours. And release, rolling to your back, bringing the knees into the chest. Rock those knees left and right. Take the toes to the sky, point and flex, candlestick pose. Bend the knees again and pull the knees away from one another and circle them. So your feet can stay together if you like, or they can come apart as well. So we are circling our knees in and then out, and then reverse your circle. So take them out and then in. One more time around. And releasing the feet to the floor. Stretch the arms out to T. Let the knees roll to one side and look the opposite direction. We're trying to keep, if my knees roll left, we're trying to keep the right shoulder down. Inhaling to neutral and exhaling the other direction with the same intent. Trying to keep the shoulders against the floor. Bringing the knees to neutral. Widen the feet on the mat. Now, the knees are still bent and they're still fairly close to the glutes. Find where it's comfortable for you and then let the knees roll one direction again. Same thing, we are still trying to keep our shoulders on the mat. You're going to feel the stretch down the leg that's on top. And releasing the other side, same thing. It may not be as intense from one side to the other. Bringing the knees to neutral. Walk the feet in a little closer to the glutes and about hip width apart. You can place your fingertips toward the hips and then press the belly up to the sky for shoulder bridge. And coming down, pressing up again. This is an exhale. Inhale, neutral, down. And one more. Exhale, push up. And inhale, down. If you would, bring the soles of your feet together if that feels okay to you. Moving the hands to wherever feels good as well. Palms face the sky. From right here, close your eyes and find your breath. Now, if your legs don't feel good in the butterfly pose, stretch them down the mat. This is your pose. Your mat, your world. My mat, my world. When you're ready, bringing the knees together and rolling to the side. Using your forearm as a pillow. Pressing to a seated pose. And finding a comfortable seated position for you. When you're ready, inhale all the way up. And exhale, lean to one side. Inhaling up. Exhale, leaning to the other side. On your last one, inhaling up and exhaling to that heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.